Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Start Fishing. Today's video is a little different, as you can see, but before I begin explaining what the deal is, let me remind you that this is a 360-degree video and that you should be able to look in all directions. If it seems that your camera is stuck and you can only see in one place, then you might need to open up the video on the YouTube channel in order to get the full effect. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and help support my channel, plus you'll be notified of any new content that I post. So now, obviously I am not fishing, although what I am doing is the only other hobby that interferes with my angling. That is morel mushroom hunting. It's early March, almost as early as March can get, and I am in the Augusta, Georgia area. Many of you are used to me gladly sharing my location when I'm fishing, but I'm afraid with morel mushroom hunting that's not going to happen. It's going to be a secret, but I still want to share what this is all about. Morels grow for only about 3 to 4 weeks out of the year, and then they're gone. In our area, the season seems to start around the last week of February, and it's going to last until the end of March, and sometimes even into the first week of April. The morel season will then continue into the northern states all the way up into Canada, peaking in June or even July. So why do I hunt them? Apart from how challenging it is, morels are easily one of my favorite foods in the whole world. It's hard to describe the flavor because it's so unique, but suffice it to say that they are delicious. Due to how early it is in the season, and the fact that this is the first time that I've used my 360 camera to film a mushroom hunt, I'm still figuring things out. So you're going to see in a moment how difficult it is to actually see these mushrooms. And I wish now that I would have moved the camera a lot closer to each one after I located them, but I'm going to do my best to point them out and talk you through each of the finds. So as you can see, the area that I'm in is really thick, but what I'm looking for is ash trees and privet, and at this point there's privet everywhere, but I'm trying to pinpoint the larger bushes, and those are going to get a closer look each time.
Looky there.
I just spotted one. Now I'm going to throw up an arrow to help you see it. Now I know that there's another one in this shot, but I can't seem to find it. Now the camera's going to go out for a minute, it's going to come back, but I'm actually going to be in the same bush, but just looking on the other side.
Right there. Right. Oop, see?
Now, some of you might be saying, how in the world did you spot that tiny mushroom from so far away? Honestly, I don't know. Your eyes just get used to it. It's kind of a lot like an Easter egg hunt, but as the season goes on, it gets a little easier as the mushrooms mature and get sometimes much, much bigger, as you'll see in just a moment. Now, I'm not picking any of these since I'm currently a guest on someone's private property. I'm here for the joy of the hunt and to document our finds. Now, I wouldn't pick those anyway. They're just too small. I would leave them for at least another week to grow before harvesting. Now, the strange thing about this little patch is that it's right next to a walnut tree. And I've always been told that walnut trees are not good for morels. But notice that there is also a decent sized privet bush right next to them, so maybe that's the key. I don't know.
Look out, thing.
Trust me, they're there. But this is what I meant earlier about wishing that I'd gotten much closer with the camera.
Privet right here. Get back, get back, get back, get back. There's a 4. I don't know if I saw that one or not. 5. Sam? No. Sam, back up, puppy. It's really thick in here. All right, where's my stick at? There it is. Oh, look at those. Sam, get back now.
Sam. Oh no, there's some more little ones down there, but I'm gonna leave them. The little ones. Sam.
Those are huge.
Now, this is my friend Red, who invited me to walk this property. And the spot that he's sitting over is actually the same spot that I took a picture of about 3 years ago of a huge early flush. Here's what it looked
No, I
like
don't
then.
think so. I see them all the time, Red, where they pop off. If it
There's
was
not
up
as many
long,
this year,
like,
but as you
if
can
that
see,
was the
these
earliest one
morels
to
are
come up,
mature and have definitely been
they'll-
up for at least a
they'll
week.
kind of come off like that.
Well, there you go. That's the first of my morel videos for this year, and hopefully I'm going to make some more as the season progresses. So if you're interested and have the property, get out there and look. Even if you come up empty-handed, you'll still have an amazing walk in the open air. Now, normally, I'd sign off by saying, if you see me on the water, be sure to stop and say hello.
Yep,
And that's
leave 'em.
still true. But, FYI, if you see me in the woods hunting morels, I'm probably not going to be very social. Nothing personal, but I'm pretty secretive about my mushroom hunting. So, be safe and enjoy the outdoors.